Okay, so hello everyone, it's me, Lefty here, and I'm just going to be doing this for a quick few seconds, maybe to a minute. I'm sorry for that, but I'm gonna try and make this just something like around 30 seconds. I'll be saying it. I'm gonna be saying it more as a joke, and also just gonna be saying it now. I'll be changing the color of my lights, but besides that, I just stated a big question. But why the heck did you not tell me that there was an actual mobile import for DDLC? Why did you keep me under a rock and not tell me there was already an actual official one? And I'll see you all in what's gonna be coming up next. So bye-bye. Oh. Oh. Okay, oh. Okay. So this really is like DDLC. Yeah. Okay. This is actually like the real thing. Dang. Look, so being, oh yeah. How's that? Yeah. Oh. What's that? Okay. No, I kind of like the lighter pink. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, like this is the actual game, but in a mobile import. I was saying it as a joke, but I'm also meaning it's like why. And this is, and I'm just gonna be doing this freely. Unlike how I was doing it on when I'd be playing on my other phone. Instead of me picking a certain character when doing the poem part, I'm actually going to be playing it as normal and just. But Natsuki is still my favorite one. In the game. Don't take that out of context. I swear. But instead of load game, new game. Please enter your name. Shadow. Can I do? Okay. Okay, yeah, once again, I'll read them, but once again, I'm gonna try not to random doing certain voices because I can't. Unless I'm doing a plushie video, I can't do voices. But hey, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious. Probably butchered that word, but you know me. To any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children, but you know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. And these days, oh, heck yeah. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Question mark. Like even with a dot, I won't. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. Life sucks. But, yeah. But if she's going to chase me after me, if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just decide and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I'm sorry, that was, in my opinion, that was gay. But the gay in the bad way, not the gay in liking the same. You get the point what I'm saying. Okay. I can't scream. I'm not screaming for her. I'm not doing a scream for Sayori. I overslept again. Boop. But I caught you this time. But next time you won't be lucky. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. No, I would never do that, Sayori. I will. That's mean, Shadow Lefty. I'm not a rude person. I swear. Sayori. Well, if Peeper, I think I'm just so happy that this is an actual game that I was able to get on this phone. Turn back on my glasses. I could be wearing my mask, but you know me. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Okay, I'm meaning, hear me out, my subscribers that watch this, or viewers that watch this. I can be mean if I really choose to. I can be mean, and trust me, I was mean once. Sometimes I still am. But I'm joking! Woo! Whatever you say, Sayori. If I could have a stream walk too, I'd be stream walking myself right now. We cross the streets together and make our way to school. Oh my god. I had to make my seat pull up because that was getting annoying. Oh god. Oh, that was so annoying. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. By the way, Shadow Lefty, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Who do you think I am? Who the I have so much energy right now, I'm sorry. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Now, if there's a FNAF club, sign me into that. Sign me to the FNAF club. Because why not? That's not true. Boop. You told me you would join a club this year. Okay, first things first. This is like a new start for me, Sayori. In game maybe, but in real life, which you're not, and I am not. I'm shouting so much in this. Did I? Did I really? Or were you just streaming that, Sayori? Or maybe it's just Monica making you think that. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one way of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Okay, so Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Which once again, kind of said in that meme, in that whole Minecraft video, how I've been watching anime. I've been watching another anime. Picture already almost nearly done with season 1 of it off of YouTube. But I won't be saying, maybe down in the description I will, but in the video I won't. But it's only been 10. What the hell? It's only been 10. But I think I'm making good progress then. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Yeah, Sayori, if you truthfully knew me, you'd be knowing, and hear me out, don't get me wrong, but I'm not doing college. Oh my god, I have like in real life, even off of YouTube, I have so much wild things going on in real life, so. College, even online college, forget about it. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Woo. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You're not a real world. What do you mean? What do you mean? Sayori, you're making me think about my life more. What the hell? It is a freaking game. I'm joking, but it's a freaking game. Just dating sim with a dark background. Slippy, thank you. But oh my god. You trust me, right? No. The only one that I truthfully trust is, you should know it, not freaking Doki. You should be knowing that. But or not, or maybe not. I'm fine. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Forget about me. Forget about me, Sayori, please. Shadow Lefty in the DLC. Shut up! Just shut. No. I know I shouldn't be, but 9. But all right. I'm getting my throat just screaming like a banshee. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Well. But do you truthfully believe that, Shadow Lefty? Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? No. You're not working with me, Shadow Lefty. Shadow Lefty and this Shadow Lefty would be enemies. What the hell? Oh, this is Yay! Yeah! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a Come on, Lefty, we can do this. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Why do you? Please, answer me that. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit. Even if she does aggravate everything inside of her head. The school day is so ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I feel like the days out in real life, out of YouTube, have been going by fast. Like, what the hell? Okay, so after I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Sign me into that! The hell? Hello! Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. What a weirdo! The hell? Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Oh, you are. Freaking AI, Alec. Shadow Lefty. Spelling out my actual name. Wow. I got big brain I got small brain in this thing called a head. I really did. I nearly just spit that out. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Kind of going into the voice, the accents. Boop. Oh my god. Don't you just hate when you have a runny nose and you're trying to do a video? Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Psh. Me! I'm sorry. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Oh god. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. We need 5 members. For the 5 members. I'm gonna say that again. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on! I think I'm nearly getting like voice cracks right now. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, okay, that. What you see? What the? It's already 20 minutes. God dang it! This may be a long one, but just definitely since I'm starting this. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. They really blow my nose. Eesh. And Natsuki made cupcakes. My favorite club member, Natsuki, if you couldn't tell by now. And everything. Okay, that laugh, I like that one. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake. Never say that again. What the hell's the matter with you? Okay. Yes! Let's go! What the hell? There's a master with me. Please tell me down in the comments. And thus, I'm getting a drink. That sounds bad, but and thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a freaking cupcake. What is the matter with me? Once again, tell me down below if you choose to tell me down below in the comments, please. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. I don't know why I'm getting a little sassy in that, but Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I love this. I love the music. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1, but we all know her name. So instead of me saying girl 1, I'm just gonna be saying their names already. Yuri. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Oh, she does. Like what? Like what? Like what? Right. A spring lock. Seriously? You brought a boy? Boop! Way to kill the atmosphere. I butchered that, but... Boop! Ah! Shadow Lefty. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Oh, it's me doing that. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What the hell? Okay. What are you looking at? Oh, I love your sassy attitude, Natsuki. I love the little sassy youngest member. If you want to say something, say it. Your pink hair. You want? I'll say it. I want to be true. So saying it to you. Only if you can hear me. Not that way. But your pink hair, your short pink hair, is so completely adorable. And fight me in the comments if you disagree. So sorry. Natsuki. I love the sassiness. Ah! Okay. The girl with the sour attitude, sassy, in my opinion, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. I like the sassy moody attitude that Natsuki gives. Fight me down in the comments. I mean it. In a friendly way. See, I can be friendly. I can be not in that way, you creeps. Probably do like a 30-minute video of it. Well, Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. That don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears barely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki, which I give thumbs up to her. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. No boop for either of you. Maybe for Sayori, but Monica, I know who you are. I know who you truthfully are. It's great to see you again, Shadow Lefty. Monica seemed... Have I ever told you I'm dumb? I think I have, but... Okay. Monica smiles sweetly. Or maybe I might do this like around 50. If that's alright for you. all that actually watch this, we do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. I thought it was gonna be louder, but Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Okay. I had to take that little break. Oh god. Okay. I'm good, but I'm good. I'm alright. So having her smile at me so generally feels a little. Yeah, you too, Monica. Come sit down, Shadow Lefty. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. But you should all know who I'm gonna be sitting by. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Okay, I'm kind of giving her a more of a zone. It's only at 31. Wow. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? Cupcakes and tea. Let me try and say that in maybe a little Boston accent. Cupcakes and tea. Sounds actually really good. But can I do both? Boop. Okay. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Dang it! Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Okay. So I didn't have a choice on who I was supposed to be sitting by. Okay. That's fine. That's A-okay. But Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay. Are you ready? Yes! Let's see the... Okay, I'm calming down. I'm slightly calming down if you can't tell. Ta-da! Ooh, oh! Yeah, I think I lied about me calming down. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Excuse me. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. That's kind of a smart way to do that. Oh. Sayori, why would you say that? Why would you say that? But, so cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Cheers that I'm actually playing this. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Of course she did. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I'm eating true. I kind of do that sometimes with my cupcakes. Like the food! Like the dessert! Get your mind out of the gutter! Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Like this is why on my other phone I picked her. I've been picking on when doing the poems to be doing them for her. There's just something about her I just find very interesting. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Shadow Lefty in the game. Did you bite down like you're Fredbear taking a good chomp down on the child? FNAF reference. You know, if you don't, we're good. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why did I say that so robotic? Like, thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Really, I'm gonna be holding my FNAF 2 Phantom Foxy plush or Toy Foxy plush for this. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. Oh, look at that shy. Oh, Natsuki, I love the shyness in you. Even though you can also be the shy, sassy, whatever word I could be saying. Yeah. Well, maybe. But not for you. But not for you. No. You, dummy. Aw. Why don't you use the word baka? Oh, that hurt my head. Oh, fudge. Alright, guys. I'm sorry, that was... Should've just said R. Bite. Spring lock me. When I say fight means spring lock. But yeah, I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Okay. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. A tea set! She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapots. Maybe I'm gonna reread this, but in a more British accent. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapots next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Well, that's good. That's okie dokie. the name of the game, Okie Doki. Okie Doki. I need to calm the frick. I said frick, so off. I always wanted to say that, but the actual, or I should be saying duck off because close. Replace the D with an F. Okay, I'm sorry. That was very uncalled for. I still really like the music, so don't worry. Yeah, okay. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? If I had a tea set, I would try that. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri just trying to impress you. Monica, why would you say that? Why would you say that? That's not. Oh, insulted. Yuri looks away. Oh my god. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. That is all that matters. If you enjoy it and if it makes you happy, glad, whatever, you do you. And I mean not just in game, to everyone. If you do things that you enjoy doing, continue them. Oh god. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Good for her. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Excuse me. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Because, you know Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here. So, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? No. How about no? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting. Alrighty then. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity. Whatever. And how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. I'm definitely just trying to get to the whole. I think maybe you have to be doing the poem. Making the poems. So maybe this may be past 50, but let's just see. Definitely just gonna have to see. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Sure. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention. Like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that you can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone is... oh my god, I can't say that word. Enthusiastically agrees. I did my best at saying it. Fight me! Spin lock me. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Shadow Lefty, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I have so many chapter books that I haven't read, and all of them are FNAF. So I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga! I muttered. Oh, I'm supposed to say manga. What manga? What the? Okay, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Aww. And she fades away. Not much of a reader, I guess. Aw. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Aw. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I'm telling And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Which, that's good. Good for her. Good for Yuri game. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with a deep physiological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I definitely grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Kind of like this game. Like, it's already past 50 minutes. Well, it's about to be 52, but it's like, look, it's like in game, like, wow, brain explosion. It's gonna take, surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. I hate horror. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, yeah, Natsuki. Come on, speak up. Speak up! I'm sorry. Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second. Never mind. Oh my god. Okay, you. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things. Don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. This video's probably gonna be an hour. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud" and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Don't okay, no. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Dang. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. I'm kind of giving her a voice. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Oh, come on! I've played this game before! Or I should be saying, wait! I've played this game before! Shush! Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aww. Yeah, okay, so. Aww. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I think it's getting to it. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, that's so rude of me. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Nat and Yuri. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it! I'm sorry. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Shadow Lefty? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, hold your horses. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thoughts. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Let me take a moment, and I might actually make this live. I should be saying that. I really shouldn't be saying that. Also, what time is it? Dang. Okay. Yeah. With dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought. Boop. Shadow Lefty. Boop. Why you all? I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I should have said this first, but before tapping, but here I was gonna be saying, but it's gonna have to be a big fat no. But I'll join the literature club. I missed my moment to do that. But I hope my sister's not back from her dentist appointment because I've been shouting a lot. That was that. One by one, the girls' eyes line up. Yes, I'm so happy. I'm not. No, I am. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. No being rude, Shadow Lefty. That's in the circle. Be nice. Okay. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super... Okay, just because it's in the game, YouTube, don't be counting this as going against your guidelines, because a lot of your guidelines are kind of crap. But, let me just reread it, but I'm going to be saying it. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Shadow Lefty in game you're being a little angsty. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Shadow Lefty, I look forward to seeing how you could express yourself. Yeah. Wait, yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Those that I already feeling inside of me happening is being swing-locked. But you don't see that happening. I'm sorry. Oh, yep. Okay, let me try and make this quick. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Shadow Lefty, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. No! Shadow Lefty, you're supposed to say, no! Walk by yourself. I want to stay. I have to get to, this video is already long enough. Yay! Yay! With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, my favorite, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls on my other phone. Me playing on my other phone. DDLC. Yeah, I'm getting. I feel like I'm getting close with Natsuki, but not in that way. I'll say it again, maybe last time, but get your mind out of the gutter and alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, so yeah. It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think. Okay. But save. I'm gonna save because once again this video is already long enough. And what I'm gonna be doing for a change, for a big change, I'm going to be doing definitely if you want to be seeing me play more of the actual Doki Doki Literature Club or DDLC. Please, before I say my whole thing, I just want to be saying, I will be doing polls at each time I am going to be at this, around here, excuse me, I will be saying it, and it will be for, I'll do the polls, I'll do a poll on it, and these might be longer videos, but hear me out. My plan is each time after I write a poem, I will be, even for however long they will be, I am going to be doing, I'll do videos, well, I'll do polls, but for gameplay videos of me playing DDLC, the actual game, the official, not unofficial, but official game, I will definitely, of course, be doing them long enough for playing through them until I'm supposed to be doing a poll, that I'm supposed to be doing a poem, but now this is how it's gonna be working, and maybe I might do a YouTube short on saying it again, but just for right now, how it's gonna be working is that when it comes to parts like this, where I have to be writing a poem, I will be doing a poll for after I do the video, but then doing it for only, maybe not for 24 hours, just whatever. But I want to be, all it's going to be is the polls for DDLC is going to be me asking what girl out of the three, since you can't do Monika, but out of Natsuki, Sayori, let me actually say the name as they're kind of put in to the game, as Sayori, should I be doing Sayori, Natsuki, or Yuri? And that's just what the poll is going to be, and I'll probably say it again. I'll always be saying it when it comes to the poll. But with all that, I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm so freaking happy that DLC has finally gotten an import for you to actually be playing. I hope I didn't mess up my video. But like always, if you enjoyed this, please be remembering to be clicking, tapping, booping that subscribe button. Also be spring locking the heck out of that little bell so you don't miss out when you get a notification when I upload, and definitely depending on how well this live goes, and then even after it's done being live. Please, please, please go watch any of my other videos, and definitely if you enjoyed this also, please be just like kind of like how you would do like petting a cat, a dog on their head or whatever. Just be, if you enjoyed this, that I don't know why I make it so much longer than it needs to, but if you enjoyed this video, please be gently and calmly pat that thumbs up button once, and I will see you all in the next video. And hopefully I can be having my outro be in this even though for how long it is. But one last time, I'll see you all in the next one. So peace.